Today we will learn about Cloud Goat. Cloud Goat is a AWS vulnerable environment to learn the AWS security risk. So it makes very easy to create and destroy the vulnerable environment where you can practice uh, and learn about the security problems that on AWS we can face. So in this tutorial, we will learn how to install the Cloud Goat and configure the Cloud Goat, and finally we will configure the AWS account for the Cloud Goat. So let's install the Cloud Goat. So let's talk about how we can install the Cloud Goat. It's very simple. We just go and clone the Cloud Goat repository from its GitHub repository, and after that we'll go to the Cloud Goat directory, and then we will install all the required Python modules. And it's also simple. We just use the pip3 and install requirement.txt files, which is already present in the Cloud Code directory. So once we will run it, it will install all the required libraries. I don't have the pip3 installed, so first I need to install the pip3. So I'm just going to install the Python 3 pip. And once I will run this command, so it will be depends on your distribution, which installer you want to use. So as I'm installing this on Ubuntu, I can use apt-get or apt to install the Python 3 pip. So once I install the pip3, I will run again the pip3 install -r to install all the required Python modules. So just running this, it will install everything what it needs to run the Cloud Goat. And then I will set the execute permission for the Cloud Goat .py file. And then I need to configure the Cloud Goat profile. And you have to remember one thing, that when you configure the profile, you have to make sure the profile name is exactly same as the profile name of your AWS account that you will create later, or you might have created already. We will see in the later in this video how to create an AWS account or AWS IAM user for the Cloud Goat. So once you do that, it will save this profile as a Cloud Goat profile. And then we will whitelist our own IP. So whatever the resources Cloud Goat will create, it will whitelist automatically our IP. So we don't run into any issue to access those resources from our system. Now let's see how we will add a user account for our Cloud Goat. To do that, you just go to the AWS and create the add user for IAM in your IAM services, and give it a name. For example, I'm going to give a Cloud Goat, and then we will make it only programmatic access, because we are just going to create the IAM user. So we don't want to give them to GUI access. We just want to make sure they can CloudGate can use access key and secret key and access it. As far as the permission goes, we want to make sure that this user has admin permission, so Cloud Goat can perform the required operation to create the resource and delete the resources on using this user. So To do that, we will just go ahead and find the attached existing policy and we'll select the administrator access in your AWS account. And once it will be done, it will have everything. This user will have every required permission. You can also set the tag as a name and whatever the user ID you want or the value. So I'm just setting a cloud code value, and that's how you will create a user. So after creating the create user, we need to download this access key and secret key to further use and to configure on our system. So you can download this CSV file. So once you download it, you can save it on your system and you can use it further in your configuration. Now it's time to configure our AWS CLI on the system. So to do that, you have to install the AWS CLI first. So again, it's very simple. You just run apt-get install AWS CLI, and it will install the required software on your laptop on your system. And once it will get installed, we will configure our profile so that AWS CLI can use the resources on our account using the same credentials that we have configured on our AWS account for the cloud code. So that's what we are doing exactly. So we just install it, and now we run the AWS configure, and we'll give the profile name cloud code. So you have to remember that this profile name should be the same as you have given in your cloudcode.py file when you are configure cloudcode.py. So remember that we give the cloud code profile name, so we are going to give here as well cloud code, and then we will use the same access key and secret key IDs that we created for our cloud code user. So here just we copy paste these values. Now our environment is ready to create the vulnerable AWS environment, and our cloud code is configured. So in the next video, we will create some vulnerable environment and understand what are the security risk AWS environment can have. So if you like my channel, please subscribe it and like this video and share as much as you possible so I can keep sharing more such good content, and any feedback is welcome. Thank you.